South Africa's furniture manufacturing industry is made up of many small companies like KS Woodworks, owned by Sean Rose, a self-taught carpenter. Rose started by making chopping boards, some pedestals and chest of drawers as a hobby. Today, KS Woodworks is not only a business but also a promising skills training center. Rose spends most of his days, including weekends, sharing his knowledge of the trade with those who are hungry for the know-how.
I've always had one or two people ghosting. Ghosting meaning they going with me every time I'm doing this. And I kept getting people like, Sean, come, we want to learn, man. Come teach us, help us. Then I'd be like, okay, come. Then 3 people came at the time. I'm like, okay, if I charge this much, it'll be fine. The price at that time was higher, but some they did go with it. But then when I sat down, I was like, okay, look, if I can help 10 people at a time, charge them as little as possible just to cover the material and my time also, it'll be worth it. Yeah. You know, that's when I like, let me advertise. And then people kept coming and everyone is happy. And I believe there's enough for everyone.
Leveraging on social media accelerated his business as more people from different provinces became aware of it.
It takes 5 days. And I know 5 days, a lot of people, they question this 5 days, but it's more than enough. You know, because with me, it took me a year. The reason why it took me a year is because I was learning through mistakes. And you know, sometimes I would ask people, they don't even give that information. You have to go home, research on the internet, on the YouTube and all of that. Then at the end, I ended up summing up everything into one. I've realized that everything is all the same. If you can understand how to build a small cupboard, you can understand how to build a big cupboard. Because the principles behind everything is the same. It doesn't change. That's why I've summed up everything into a week.
In a world where decor trends are fast changing, many want to be able to keep up. They are willing to invest in themselves and their businesses, just like Tabang and Tsireletso, who have signed up for Rose's class.
I'm planning to renovate my kitchen, my wardrobes in my house, my cupboards and everything. So I got quoted an amount which I thought, you know what, let me investigate how much these things really cost. And then when I looked on the internet, I looked on TikTok, I found this company that's doing trainings for cupboards. I'm like, okay, this is an interesting course. Let me go try it so that I can come and do my own kitchen, do my own cupboards.
I came here to get the skill. I wanted to do a trade test, but this is more cheaper, affordable than a trade test. So yeah, I guess this is the right place to be to get the skill.
Rose looks forward to teaching as many people as possible as he recognizes the difficulty that exists for many people to secure a job or start a small business.
There are people, yes, who are doing it for a hobby or maybe just to improve for themselves at home, but mostly we should have those who should make money out of this, make a living in a way, you understand? I know it takes time, but eventually I think we can all learn and at the end have something on the table.
Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.